Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Gamestah TV. This is Chrisis broadcasting to you live from Christchurch. It is the Aspect of Gaming 3 vs 3 Rocket League tournament. And once again, we have players starting a game. And I don't know if they realize that they've been screened or something. I don't know. So we're midway into the game. It is a best of 3. We're going to assume that... I didn't see any bots this time round. So I'm going to assume that these guys started for real. So it is Blocknite versus ARealNice. This time it is ARealNice on the blue team. Pogo, Bryce, I think that is. Center Shock, Bry, 55, and Caddy Chan. And they're going up against Blocknite on the orange team. That is Blocknite himself, 2AM Gaming, and Mr. Doggy Style. I wonder what he likes to do. So we're following 2AM Gaming. He was the top striker in the previous game where Blocknite beats #Triggered. Scored 4 goals of 7 attempts. He's in the goals now defending as the ball comes through. Easy defense for him though. The strike was good. Would have gone into the goal if he hadn't been there, but it was sitting nicely on the ground. So easy enough for him to clear it out. Oh, the ball crosses the goal of the blue team. That is ARealNice. So that was dangerous had there been a follow through from Blocknite, but it was not a 2B. Nice little cross there. 2AM Gaming is going to be looking to take advantage of that. It's carried forward. Lots of pressure right now on the blue team zone. But no, just the 1 goal scored each, so it's dead even from these two sides. It is round number 2 of a double elimination tournament. So this is winner's bracket. Oh yes, danger for 2AM Gaming if he can just put it together, or if the ball can just be crossed a little bit more. He was looking to take advantage of it, but now their goal is wide open and in comes the blue team. There's the aerial. Oh, it bounces off the post. Oh my God, that was so close. But somehow it didn't find the goal itself. Players will be gutted. Another little shot from goals. A tap from 2AM Gaming. This is danger again as it bounces twice off the post there. Twice it's been, in fact 3 times in a row it's been wide from ARealNice. And it hasn't gone home, so they're going to keep the pressure up as we follow Pogo, looking to get the center in. In fact, he's got the center in with a little bit of help from Blocknite himself, from Mr. Doggy Style, who carries it across his goal. Dangerous defense, but gets the clear anyway. Now the pressure onto the blue zone once again from Team Blocknite. Pressure's over though, as Pogo carries it up. He's looking for the angle. He's got the angle, but knocks it on his bonnet. A nice little aerial attempt from Bryce. Again, just keeps the ball in the zone, not into the back of the net though. As the time counts down, we'll be heading into overtime, ladies and gentlemen, in this first game of the best of 1. The beauty of Rocket League is you don't actually ever get stalemates. 1-1, and now they'll play until the golden point is scored. 2AM with the first touch there. Puts the pressure straight onto the blue zone. Ball sitting up nicely. There's the cross coming through. Who's going to be able to take advantage of it? It sits up in front of the goals. In comes Mr. Doggy Style. He misses, but Blocknite is there to secure game number 1 for Team Blocknite. All right, ladies and gentlemen, learning from my mistakes, I'm only readying up when I am actually ready for the game to start. So we'll wait for the players to get themselves ready as well and get into game number 2 with Blocknite firmly in the lead. They haven't dropped a game in the tournament yet. Fair enough, it's only been 3 games because they won 2-0 in the first round. But hey, that's what you need. A clean streak all the way through to the grand final. No pressure, lads. As I ready up, we're going to follow Caddy Chan for the start. The ball sits up nicely for him. He's going to fall back straight away, though. He decides not to go aggressive. Pogo carries the ball up, though. Defense there from 2AM Gaming secures. Nice little cross, in fact, out of that counter-attack. And straight away, the burst is on for Team Blocknite. Mr. Doggy Style challenging up in the air. Blocknite himself takes the midfield duties. But the pressure on again from ARealNice, which is a weird name. Don't be nice. Be aggressive. Score goals. It is 0-0. Oh, the demo comes through. Blocknite thought he was going to get a shot on goals, but a nice little demolition there puts paid to that idea. The ball is still sitting in the blue zone as Blocknite hangs about in the center, keeping the ball cam on. Good play. A good skill there. Keep the ball cam on. Maintain sight of the ball. He's in the defensive position. The ball comes through. He's a little bit out of sorts. He gets just a touch to it, prevents it from crossing over into the goal. Misses the clear, though. 2AM Gaming follows up, gets the clear through, but Pogo keeps the pressure on. The ball stays in the orange zone in the center. Center shock himself. Bryce gets the ball over. There's the cross from long range. Pogo has a shot on goals, but it goes just above, hits the crossbar, and now it gets cleared out. And just like that, the orange team, sorry, the orange team don't have the defense on. There you go. Sorry, they did have the defense on. I thought they had the counteract for a moment there, but I got confused. Poor little me. Now they've got the counteract on. Defensive move there from the blue team. ARealNice clearing the ball out. That's on target. If the goal is not there, 2AM Gaming gets the halo. It was a relatively easy defense, though. Now we're following Caddy Chan. He's the goalie. The ball sits up. Nice little touch there up in the air. That was absolutely necessary. Pogo with the follow through sends the ball forward. The clear is there, though. Nice interplay from Team Blocknite players to keep the ball away from their goals. Oh, a sail over. My goodness me, out of nowhere. So unexpected. Bry 55. I'm going to call him Bryce because that's what it looks like to me, with a beautiful aerial angle. My goodness me. Caught here on Gamestah TV. How exciting. Blocknite with the first touch means that the pressure is onto the blue zone. Pogo sitting under the ball. There's no real follow-up pressure, though, from Team Blocknite. So it's an easy clear in the end there. The ball sits around in midfield. Nice little aerial touch from Bryce. Puts the ball over. He's going to look for the center as well. No, he's decided he's just going to go to the center himself instead of chasing after the ball himself. Pogo's there. The pressure on. They are 1-0 up in game number 2 of the best of 3. Pogo with a soft touch. It sits up nicely. ARealNice, Bryce, isn't able to put it into the goal this time round, and now he's boosting back to get on defense. The ball is up in the air. He stops it from going over to the center, but it's still sitting up in the blue zone. Caddy Chan with a nice little follow through. The ball's going to lob ever so gently. Pogo overcooks it. It goes above the crossbar. Doesn't go into the goal, but the pressure on again. The follow through. Oh my God, that was such a good round of play. The defense cleared it out, and from way back up into the air, somebody's been practicing the aerials. Caddy Chan with a score, 2-0 with 2 minutes to play. They're 1-0 down, though, so we may be looking at a third game in this best of 3. Up in the air, nice little touch from Caddy Chan. And again, the aerial acrobatics from Team ARealNice, really what's setting them apart in this game. Center shock falling back very, very quickly. We got Caddy Chan in the goals. Pogo on the midfield duties does great work, picks up the ball there. But the challenge in goals was not to be, because there was a demo. 2-0 up, ARealNice at the moment, looking to force a third game. 1 minute 12 on the clock, though. We know that Blocknite are able to score a lot of goals. They scored, I think, 3, maybe 4 in a couple of minutes in their previous game. Ball sitting up nicely. If there was an aerial attempt coming out of the boys of Blocknite, that would have been a goal, but they seem more comfortable on the ground. Caddy Chan goes up, the ball sitting up, center shock, and Pogo desperately defending. This is a good disruption from the defenders there. Stopped Blocknite from actually scoring there. He had the goals in sight. They were almost open, but the defender came from across. That's a beautiful angle. That's going to go in. Pogo picks up yet another goal. So that's 3-0, 3 in a row for the boys of ARealNice. And they are unhappy about losing in overtime, I think. They kind of said, no, that's just not on. We don't want to lose again or go into overtime again. They're at 3-0, the 32nd remaining call goes. The ball sitting up again in the orange zone. Up goes Pogo. Oh, he just misses the aerial. Mr. Doggy Style with another attempt himself. Pushes the ball over. Mr. Doggy Style trying to clear it. Doesn't really get it much further than center field. The ball sits up. Pogo goes in. And with the angle, no help needed from Bryce, who was going to secure that ball if it was going to come out. And that is 4-0 with 8 seconds remaining. So almost certainly, ladies and gentlemen, we will be going into a game number 3 of this best of 3. As ARealNice picks up 1 game. Nicely played by ARealNice, making sure that they even up the series. It is a best of 3. Of course, even if they lose this, they go down into the lower bracket. So they're not knocked out of the tournament entirely. And if you want any shout-outs done, ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the Twitch chat. I haven't actually been looking at the Twitch chat, so I really should. Let's have a look at what's going on in the Twitch chat. If you want me to do a shout-out, just let me know. I'm looking at the Twitch chat now. I don't see any shout-outs right now. The players have started, though, so let's get into spectating. It is 0-0. 1-1 in the series, ladies and gentlemen, in round number 2 of the APOGNZ 3 versus 3 Fun Rocket League tournament. Easy defense there for Pogo as the ball streaks towards his goal on the ground. They seem equally comfortable on the ground as they are in the air. Pressure on in the blue zone. Doggy Style gets it up, looking for 2AM Gaming's cross. The cross is good. Blocknite comes through, picks up the goal. That is their first goal in reply to 4-0 that they went down in that previous game. Oh, he took his opportunity, made good. The series is tied. Whoever wins this game goes through to the next round in the winner's bracket. I actually think it's like the next round in the winner's bracket may be the grand final. No, I think it's the losers semi-final, something like that. I don't know how double Elam works. I'm just gonna as a caster, I'm not a tournament organizer, so I don't really know. But I just think double Elam is like horrendous. I prefer round robin for the early stages, but maybe we didn't have enough teams to do a round robin, something like that. Ball sitting up in the center. Enough about me. That's a shot on goals, but it goes nicely wide. Pogo will be disappointed with that. He's been on target before today in the previous game. 3:48. And right now, Blocknite in the lead. They take another shot on goals. Pogo on the defensive duties up in the air. Gets the halo. Doesn't quite clear the ball out, though. It's still sitting in the blue zone. So the danger is still there. Now in the center field, Pogo carries it forward into the orange zone. As it sits up now, Pogo again, the man of the hour, gets the center, but it's cleared out by 2AM Gaming up into the air. The touch not quite there for Bryce. And now danger is on for Team ARealNice. Not too much danger though. Pogo gets the ball forward again. He's in the midfield, gets up into the air. He's got the right idea, has the angle to go into the goals, but now the ball's sailing, and Bryce showing that he can also work in the air as the ball sails up. And he defends nicely as goalie. It's sitting up again. 1 miss, 2 misses from the air. Both of the teams taking their chances, but not connecting with the ball. Pogo falling back. The ball's going to cross from there. Tippy toe tap on gentle. Oh, the ball sitting up there. Now there's an open goal just about. 2AM Gaming gets beaten by Bryce, who comes through and puts that ball away. Easy as you please in the end there. He just changed the angle of the ball slightly, and that's what beat the defender. So the scores are evened 1-1 between these two teams. One of them's got to go through to the next round as a winner, and the other two drops down into the lower bracket. And I know that sounds obvious. It's like, duh, that's obvious they've got to go through to the next round as the winner. But that means they stay in the winner's bracket, I think, is the key. And maybe Snowy Padre can tell me what happens in the winner's bracket next, and I'll say on the stream. So many shots on goals. The ball sitting in front of the orange team goal for absolute ages. Bryce with the style points, trying to get a touch there. The ball sitting up nicely. That's a shot on goals, but it is cleared out by Bryce, who managed to get away. Now the pressure once again onto the orange zone. The ball sits up. This is dangerous. The angle's not there, though. Nice disruption from Team Blocknite. Another shot goes wide from Pogo, but the danger's not quite cleared. Blocknite tries to clear it away again. Oh, the ball sitting up. He can't believe his luck. How did that get defended? Absolute halo from Blocknite. He is doing work tonight. Absolutely incredible that ball did not go in. It sat on the goal line for an absolute age, and two players clashed there in the center. But here's another shot. Bryce says, never mind, 10 seconds ago, I'm going to make sure that this goes in. Gets the ball up, gets the angle off the wall, and then again changes the angle and beats the defender 2-1. What's wrong with the pings? Caddy Chan on 168, it's in the red. Come on, it's like the olden days when New Zealand was all just ADSL and all the servers were in Australia. That's not so bad. I reckon that's why I was so bad at Left 4 Dead. You know, I couldn't jump off the walls because I couldn't time things right because of my bad ping. Nothing to do with skill. It was just my ping. As the ball gets carried up by ARealNice. Oh, that's a center. This is dangerous. But the clear is there from 2AM Gaming. He did a great job getting rid of the ball there in the center. Mr. Doggy Style carries it forward. 2AM Gaming there trying to work with him. Get the center in, but it's cleared away. Caddy Chan fires the ball at an open goal, but the defense is there. Oh, that deflection might beat them. Oh, Pogo overcooks the ball. He had a strike, but it went up too high. The angle was wrong, and now the reply coming in. Blocknite desperate to get an equalizer as the ball sits up on the side there. Bryce clearing the ball out. Pogo with the follow-up. The cross is good. Blocknite prevents it from getting in front of his goals as the ball sits up in the blue zone. We've got to get it cleared out. 2AM Gaming takes aim, carries the ball forward slightly. Nice little lob into the air. The touch from Mr. Doggy Style. The 1-2 onto 2AM Gaming. Blocknite in the center. They've got to score off this, but no, they're unable to. And in the end there, the winner is ARealNice with 2-1. And what a fantastic passage of play by these two teams. An excellent game. So Blocknite drops down into the losers bracket. And we'll be back in just a moment, ladies and gentlemen, with the next game as soon as Snowy Padre is able to tell me what I'm going to be covering.